Hello friends, welcome to Toy Box Nostalgia. I'm Douglas. In this video we're going to be cracking open a brand new box of Mars Attacks cards. This set is called the Heritage set. This is a re-release of the original cards by Topps in 2012 as part of their 50th anniversary of Mars Attacks. Now I don't remember the actual stats of what comes per pack. It says it on the packs but not on the box. I do know for a fact that we should get a sketch card out of this box. And we're going to be looking for sketch cards and silver cards when we open this up. So thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you after the break, my friends. Okay, so let's open it up. As we see, the box is completely sealed with Topps cellophane. The back, it just shows the different copyright information, 2012. This has been sealed since 2012. There's like old-fashioned Facebook and Twitter icons and stamps there. And the side says Space Adventure Trading Cards, 24 packs, 6 cards per pack. Heritage, Mars Attacks, has the old-fashioned Topps logo. On the front, we have the artwork that I believe was made for the Heritage 50th anniversary. This artwork was also used on the binder that they released for these cards. And that's about it. Yep, let's go ahead and open it up. Also inside of this box, I believe there's supposed to be a poster that's supposed to be used for stores to let their customers know that they sell these cards in their store. I purchased this from eBay, by the way, recently. I've got 2 boxes that we will open up on this channel. Let's see here, I'm gonna open this up. There we go. There's a serial number on the inside, potentially. And here we go. It says the original series plus deleted scenes and new universe cards. That's what it says on the sides here. I'm gonna pin this open here, and we're gonna just dig into these. Let's take a look here. Here's our stats here. It says the odds per pack of finding base card parallels green, 1 for every 3 packs. Silver, 1 for every 24. So silver is super rare. 3D cards, 1 per 8. Sketch cards, 1 per 96. It says guaranteed 1 sketch card per box. No guaranteed number of special inserts per pack. So those are our odds of finding something special. Inside of these packs, it also includes this little pamphlet here. This pamphlet is official merchandise from Topps, and it contains different links, which I don't think are really valid anymore. I know that you can still buy some of the stuff, like some of the Funko stuff is still on eBay. That shirt's really cool. I like that shirt a lot. This is the binder, or no, that's the book actually. It's the 50th anniversary collection book, which was released by Abrams Comic Arts in 2012 as part of the 50th anniversary. Shows the packs here, and coming soon, a t-shirt and a model. I think the model is actually for sale right now on Amazon. These cards are fantastic. I really like these cards because I'm pretty sure they're almost a one-to-one to what was released in 1962 with the original set. As far as like the quality goes, they're super vibrant, absolutely beautiful, semi-gloss fronts and raw cardboard backs. What's different, most likely, is this part right here where it says the copyright information, 2012 Topps Company. The originals said Bubbles Inc. on them because I think Topps was a little bit afraid of getting negative feedback from making, gory cards about Martians and massive bugs destroying people and buildings and stuff. So yeah, I really like these. My favorite set is probably the 1994 set, just because the contrast of the back is different. So all of this copy that you see back here was written by Len Brown, and with this, the contrast is rather low, and if you have this inside of a plastic, like a card protector, inside of a sleeve of a book, it makes it even harder to read, at least for me. Maybe I'm just getting old, but the 1994 set had higher contrast back here. I believe it was green, and both sides of the cards were glossy. So, see? We have our deleted scenes cards. These cards are really, really cool. I love these. These are modern paintings of sketches that were done by Wally Wood and Bob Powell. Yeah, Wally Wood. Developed from vintage used sketches by Wally Wood and Bob Powell, newly painted by Jason Edmiston, with text by the original Mars Attacks co-creator and writer Len Brown. This is so cool. I love this. These just feel nice. These cards are really nice. And then there's the New Universe. The New Universe cards are also really awesome. There's only 15, I believe. Yeah, see, it says 11 of 15. And these cards are comic book art. As you see here, it looks like it came right out of a comic book. It's a lot different than, like, say, the original paintings like this one here, which you can tell looks just kind of like a beautiful masterpiece of like an acrylic or gouache or oil painting. And yeah, it just looks completely different. I still like them, even though it's technically a lot different. But let's go ahead and place our deleted scenes in a pile here. Let's move you over, and we will place our regular cards here and our New Universe cards here. Again, this is just the pamphlet. So I purchased 2 boxes of these before from somebody that were open boxes, and I thought somebody just opened them to take the posters out or take something out of it. I just assumed that all the packs inside of it were the packs that came with the box itself. It turned out that they weren't, and I didn't know that until I started opening them and realized that some of the packages were insanely dirty, and a lot of them were clean, and some of them were semi-dirty, and some of them had scrape marks on them. Also, after opening 2 boxes, I only got 1 sketch card, so I thought to myself, you know, something fishy is going on here. Maybe somebody opened this up to take this sketch, looking for the hot pack, I guess it's called, the one with the actual sketch card in it, but the person revealed to me on eBay in a message stating that it was returns that went back to Topps. It also came in, I think, a different box. The box said Attack from Space on the side. Anyways, let's just keep going. There's our regular cards here. Here's a deleted scene, the Chaos Spreads. Really cool card. And another New Universe card. This one's like super gory. Yikes. And then our pamphlet. But what I was going to say was I noticed that some of the packs from those returns to Topps, they didn't have the official merchandise pamphlets in them. Alright, let's keep going. The Tidal Wave. Skyscraper Crumbles, attacking an army base, and look at this, we have our first green card. All it is a green parallel card, which means it has a green border on it, but it's super cool. Attacking an army base. I actually don't collect the greens, I collect the silvers, and I have the entire base set already inside of my binder, so I'm just doing this to look for the sketch card essentially, and silvers. Also inside of my binder, I actually don't have the heritage cards. I have the deluxe reissue cards from 1994. Martians Approaching, Burning Flesh. So here's an example of one of the cards as to why I think Topps used Bubbles Inc. or a shell, company that they created as far as the copyright stuff goes in 1962, because they were like, wait a minute, kids are going to be buying these. I mean, some of them are super gory. So I don't know. I love it. I'm absolutely fascinated with Mars Attacks, like these cards at least. I haven't seen the movie in a really long time, but I really love I love anything from Norman Saunders, and I even have his book, his art book, which I could show off for this channel also. Let's just go ahead and close these. Keep going. Destroying a dog. Like, imagine being a kid in 1962 and seeing this. You'd be devastated, right? Fido's getting his guts released from his body from a giant rifle here from somebody that just came from outer space. Battle in the air. Crushing the Martians. We have our first 3D card. Nice. 5 of 5. Let's take a look. 3D. I'm not sure how it's going to show up in the video. I actually have all of these in my binder already. Deleted scene. And then London Falling, I guess. Play on London Calling. Yeah. Super cool. Villagens equals victory. Victory, not vengeance. Earthmen land on Mars. Look at these paintings. They're just so cool to me. I love the artwork. It's absolutely astounding. Villagens equals victory. Look at that. It's seriously like right out of a comic book. I love that. I believe these are IDW cards also. Yeah, if we see here, the IDW. So I think they absolutely are from comic books. Art by IDW Mars Attacks comic book creative team and illustrator John McCree and colorist Andrew Elder. I actually have John McCree's autograph in like a book or something somewhere. Yikes. Oh man, these are awesome. Deleted scenes. Blood on the streets. And then, yeah, we already saw this one. Yay, our first silver. How long would it take an Earthling to get to Mars in a spaceship? That's a good question. It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, this is our first silver card, Burning Flesh. This is an awesome one too. I don't think that I have this, so I'm excited to put this into my book. Changing Face of Evil. IDW card. When I first saw these, I thought it was a company called Heritage because of the way the branding looks to me. Oh, another green card. But it's just tops. Deleted scenes. Invasion is imminent. They put a pyramid in the background. How fitting, right? Alright, so next. Panic in Parliament. Destroying the bridge. The only one that exists. Ah, so here we are. This is, I think, one of my absolute favorite cards besides The Invasion Begins. 41. I don't have anything against Paris or France whatsoever. This bug could be destroying literally any tall building. I wouldn't care. I just love the bug, and the artwork is absolutely incredible. I love that it looks like the entire background is like a massive explosion and on fire due to the red at the bottom, blending up into the yellow. The green, like the colors really jump out everywhere. Everything about this painting is absolutely so cool to me. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I just had to say that piece there because, that's what we're doing here. Dead on Arrival, the IDW card. Another one of these. Another cool thing that's on the packaging is right there. 50 years of mayhem. I don't know if you can see that there. Come on, buddy. Focus. Yeah. It says that on the binder also. Hey, got the checklist card. Nice. This one aside. This one's kind of rare, I remember. I remember the checklist card and card number 4 for some reason. I had a hard time getting into by opening 2 boxes of these. That doesn't make any sense. I like this a lot. It's pretty cool. Lord of the Fleas. Hey, London Falling again. Martians approaching. Burning Flesh. Martian destroying a dawn. So, have you noticed the pattern here is typically like 4 regular cards, or 3 regular cards and a green or silver, And then we have the deleted scene card and this card per pack, it seems like. Though it says on the pack, you know, that it's not guaranteed to have all of these. I haven't found any issues yet, so it's kind of good news, depending on how you think about it. Uh-oh, we got another 3-dimension card. This one's number 1. Number 1. Let's put the regular cards here. Ah, the invasion begins. Look at that. I love this. There's a massive print of this in the Norman Saunders book. The book's really expensive and hard to find, by the way. So if you're into like pulp culture or pulp art, or just like, I guess some of it's kind of risque, I guess you could say, or this type of art that you're seeing here, I highly recommend checking it out. Even if you get the digital version, if one exists, because it's an incredible book. Flights back, torch, saucers blast our jets. So cool. Early encounters, look at that. Is that some sort of circus? There was a circus scene. Wait a minute. This circus scene is from the comic book, actually. I do remember it. I think it's in the beginning of the comic book where a couple of gentlemen find they see a saucer crash and they go looking for it, and then they see the Martian and they like take him to a circus to sell him as a sideshow. And if you can imagine, shit goes really, really wrong. So other Martians show up, and yeah, it's, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but the comic books are kind of cool. I really liked it. Seems dead on arrival. There you go. Army of giant insects. Trapped. Yeah, like Norman Saunders was good at painting faces. So anyways, the sketches weren't done by Norman Saunders, by the way. They were done by Wally Wood, as I said in the beginning, and Bob Howell. They gave the sketches to him, and I believe he may have touched them up before actually painting them. And I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that he was using gouache paint, which is like an opaque watercolor paint. And what's good that it's being opaque is because you can paint lighter colors over darker colors pretty easily, I think. You know, so in case he was taking the images, the paintings over to Topps to have them review them and touch them up. I think I read at one point he was literally taking all of his paints and paintbrushes and everything with him with the paintings, just so he could do it on site. The way that Norman Saunders did faces was very, very unique, in a way that if I saw a picture that he did, I'd be able to know that he did it. There you go. His faces, like for his when he's depicting women, one of his faces that he likes to use a lot looks a lot like Irene Walton. I don't know if you folks here on YouTube have watched her channel or not. Yeah, it looks just like her. It's uncanny. Ah, we got another checklist card right here. There we go. Oop. Giant robot. And then I always like this one, the deleted scene card of this one, Chaos Spreads. It's cool. Oh, look at this one. We got 2 deleted scenes in 2 new universe. Look at that. That's rad. Like this sketch looks really cool, by the way, in the book. This one does too. I don't think all of them are in the book from the deleted scenes, but you know, I think the majority of them are, or maybe like half of them. How many are there of these? I think there's 11 or 10. There's only 10, so I think maybe half of them are in the book. The book's really nice. I wish that it were laid out differently. Like for instance, I wish that, you know, inside the book it showed the painting on the left side, and then the copy, you know, on the back, like the story part, on the right. It would make the book flow better, I feel like, but no, it goes this way first, and then the painting. And I feel like the only reason, I have nothing against the actual story. I love the story written by Len Brown on the backs of all the cards. It's super cool. I just feel like it would just seem more natural that way. And when people think of these cards, I feel like they immediately just think of the images on them. The story is really graphic, though, as well as the images. We got a green card. So, can you see how rare the silver cards are? We're almost done. We only have, what, 3 left? And we haven't seen a sketch card yet. And it said guaranteed 1 per box, but we've only found 1 single silver card. Yeah. I'm glad it's this one. Oh, this one seems kind of light. There's no pamphlet in some of them. Torch, Saucers, Blaster Jets, Fire Giant Insect, and Terror in Times Square. So this pack was kind of odd. This one didn't come with the deleted scenes or the new universe cards. It just came with 4 regular cards, one of them being green. The green aren't really that rare, as you may have noticed. So there's just 2 left. All right. And then we have a piece of foam in the bottom, and we're done. So, what should I do first? Which should I do first? Let me do this one first. All right, ready? Watching from Mars, Washington in Flames, and that's it for the regulars. We have Robots on the Run, deleted scene, and Settling the Score, which we saw, I think, quite a few times so far. Alright, so this is it. This is the last one. If there really is a sketch card in here, as this says, guaranteed 1 sketch card per box, it's got to be in this one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nope, we got a 3D card. Still a good one, though I already have all of these. There are only 5 of them, 3 of 5. See flying saucers, giant robots, and more to come to life. Mars attacks through the magic of 3 dimension. 2012, the Topps Company Incorporated, all rights reserved. www.topps.com. Code number 4891207. So that's cool. At least we didn't get a sketch card like I promised, but at the same time, we did get a couple of 3D cards here. So yeah, I feel gypped. Do you? You feel kind of gypped? I feel gypped. Yeah, I got gypped. That's sad. Oh well. I got this one. Really like this one. Anyways, thanks for watching.